He Loves Me, Letter 2, Series 13. Simply Simplicity. When I was a child, I reasoned like a child. When I was a child, I learned in Sunday school that God loved me. Those 3 words saved my life. I didn't argue. She was an adult. I accepted what she told me. It was stated as fact. So with a little, really? I was overjoyed. I was loved. God loved me, and I loved God for loving me. Simply simplicity. Simply, clearly and plainly. Simplicity, freedom from complexity or intricity. Oh my gosh, I can't say the word. Freedom from complexity or intricacy. I think that's it. Simplify, to make less complicated or easier. So I teach piano to children and adults. The children are open to what I'm teaching them. There's wonder, there's trust. They take what I say as fact. They listen, they try, and they succeed. The adults. They have so many preconceived ideas. Those ideas overshadow everything. I try to teach them. They rarely listen and do what I ask. There's a block there. They are sure they can do it their way. They flounder. They get discouraged. And it's only been 5 minutes. They are not open to learning. There's no room for learning to happen. They stumble thinking about what they have to do when the lesson is over, or what they did before the lesson started. They cannot free themselves from the complexities of their mind. Teaching adults is like trying to win a battle. So many, why can't I do it this way? Wouldn't this be easier? All the whys. But why? But why? Because that's how it's done. Are you sure? The simple becomes complicated. Some things need to be taken at face value. Face value. Accepting something without considering whether it is Accepting something without considering whether it is really or what it claims to be. Nope, I think it's supposed to be real. Accepting something without considering whether it is real and what it claims to be. How hard is it to put aside all arguments and questions and just try it? Put it to the test with practice. A child's mind, so uncluttered, waiting to be filled, wanting to be filled, wanting to learn. To teach, to impart knowledge to, or instruct someone as to how to do something. To learn, to gain or acquire knowledge of a skill or skill in something by study, experience, or being taught. As an adult, I sometimes forget how to be a good student. There is a time to ask questions, but there is also a time to listen. I forget how to listen. I forget to listen to the teacher. I forget I need to listen in order to be taught. Religion and Christianity. I have preconceived ideas about them. Being I grew up going to Sunday school and now work doing music at a church, I've read and heard a lot about both. Just living in this world, a person can't help but hear a lot about both, and none of it's flattering. Is it possible to go back to my child mind, my open, uncluttered, waiting and wanting to be filled mind, the mind that believed God loved me, the mind that loved God back, the mind that survived because of that love? Can I uncomplicate the words in the Bible? Can I use those words to uncomplicate life? Can I take at face value with the Bible that the Bible is the Word of God? Can I put aside all the arguments, questions, and doubts and just try and put it to the test? Just try and listen to what it is saying to me. Just try and see if it has something more to teach me. Can I wait to question? Wait to call it rubbish? Wait to say not relevant? Because 3 words from the Bible saved my life, I'd like to give the rest of those words a chance. I wonder how many reallys I will find